A great way to get into power writing and power poetry is to understand how a typical class works. So let me walk you through what happens. Our kids would come in most often in the morning, early as we could get them, because as you know, kids are focused, energetic, and engaged earlier in the day. By the time the afternoon comes along, we feel that they basically need to take naps. The class would start, we would shape the room into a circle, either with desks or without desks. And again, the purpose of this is to create a softer, more interactive, warm, supportive space. Once we had the kids in a circle, we would start usually with what we called a piece of heavy lifting work. That might include reading an editorial from the New York Times. And when I say reading an editorial for the New York Times, I mean a close reading. We would go line by line. We wouldn't let a single concept, vocabulary word, geographic location, name, or anything slip by. Once we completed that, we would move to our writing segment. We would give our students about 15 minutes to free write in their journals or on their cell phones, whatever they wanted. And they could spend time, they could do that on the chairs, they could get up, leave the classroom. We let them feel that they had space to find a comfortable spot to do their writing. Then we would bring everybody back and we would choose, the students would choose what we called the class master, the reading master. And this master would guide the reading segment. He or she would pick students to stand up and recite their work.
The first poet is Anthony Pittman with Infatuation.
I ain't never have nobody show me all the things that you done shown me. And the special way I feel when you hold me, we gonna always be together, baby. That's what you told me, and I believe it. I know this means that I am a bitch, but I don't care. Just as long as I'm your bitch, and just as long as I'm that little niche, I'll always make you feel good, like a scratch to an itch, like the cure to the sick, like whatever else makes you feel better. See, we belong together like rice and beans, like neck bones and collard greens, like ugly people in Halloween.
You already know you're a great performer.
And then we would do something very important, which was called the read and feed. After each poem was read, the master would pick on students in the class to comment on the work. And we wanted supportive, non-hypercritical, no negative comments. That's again very important. And these comments would start out usually very simple or simplistic, like, I liked it, I liked it, that was great, that's a great poem. But as time passed, the sophistication, complexity, and depth of their commentary became fantastic, and it was as important as the writing itself. So safe room, circle, master, recite, read and feed, and heavy lifting work. That's what you need.